girl magic, the face of a model, body like a bottle. It's that black girl magic. Black girl, hold on. Black girl magic. Black girl magic, the face of a model, body like a bottle. It's that black girl magic. Black girl, hold on. Black girl magic.
Okay. Hello everybody. I just wanted to pop in and talk about the fruit fast as promised. I'm super excited. I'm super stoked for this fruit fast. I haven't fasted in a really long time. I've been stuck in mommy mode for a couple years now, and it's just time for me to call back my body. Mine is mine. She is old enough now. She's thriving well, so I'm ready for this fruit fast. Fruit fast. Hello everybody. Hi. So for this fruit fast, I just encourage you all to do it. Pasha, I'm diabetic. I can't have fruit like that. That is a total lie. Yes, you can. In fact, anybody that's diabetic, a fruit fast is going to cure you of your diabetes. I promise. It will. Fast. Anybody can do a fruit fast. Fruit fast is like, I don't know why it keeps losing connection, but do the fruit fast. This is the best time to do it with me. Do it with me if you want to. If you can, join in with me. I'm super stoked. I'm gonna do it for 5 days, probably a little longer if I choose to continue to keep going. But like I said, have fun, get creative, do smoothies. You can juice if you have a juicer. That's probably like the best. Make fruit bowls. Olivia, I'm healing her body right now. She got some stuff going on, but I make her, she thinks it's ice cream. It's simply fruits and vegetables blended up, and she eats it out of the bowl, smoothie bowl. So get creative with it. Get your children involved. Maybe it'll give you some ideas to get more fruits into them as well. But mix and match your fruits. Properly though, and I'm going to talk about that later, how to properly combine foods in general. But get creative, have fun with it. Don't state your affirmations while you're doing it and everything, just so you can keep going and see the progress you're making. Have fun. Like I said, it's going to be nice. You're going to be flushing out parasites. You're going to be cleansing the body, losing weight, going through detoxes. So you may feel a little different or something off, but keep going. That's the body's way of flushing out toxins. When we're sick, that's the body's flushing out the toxins, right? So it's a process. It's always going to be a process. But if you're doing it, keep doing it. Your body will love you and thank you later, I promise. For our pregnant mamas, I think I reached out to whom I needed to talk to about it. And if you're pregnant or nursing or want to do it, just reach out to me and let me know so we can come up with a plan for you to safely do it for you and baby. But I'm excited. Let's do this. Let's go. I don't know if some of you may have known, but I have fasted in the past with fruit. When I was about 19, 20, I got diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome. My uterus was covered in cysts, like big old balls just all over. I remember looking at the ultrasound like, oh my goodness, what are those? Cysts, huge cysts. They told me I couldn't have any more kids after I had my son, or it was going to be very hard. It wasn't hard after I cleansed my body and detoxed. And what I did was I went on a fast. I started researching things on how I could heal my body. Why did I have this on my uterus? What's causing it? And I just simply changed it. I used to suffer from horrible periods. And, you know, I would ask my mom, and my mom would say, well, I have horrible periods. And I think she even said my grandma at some point had them. And my sister suffers from horrible periods. But that's just simply not true. It's not that it's passed down what's passed down is the way we were eating, what we were consuming, right? So once I changed up my diet, I no longer suffer from horrible periods. I clearly healed my uterus because I got a little 2-year-old running around back there. So it's completely doable. You take control of your own health and stop relying on other people to tell you what is right for you and your body, because that's just simply not true. And I defeat all odds every time. I'm either sick, my children are sick, or even this story with my polycystic ovarian syndrome. They told me it was very hard for me to have children. It was very easy once I healed my body, right? I stopped eating chocolate. I went vegan. I stopped eating dairy. I went on a fast, right? I went on this fast where I stopped eating. I was like, okay, well, let me stop. Then I was only eating berries. I ate cherries, blueberries, and blackberries for about almost 2 months. Drinking water, and I was drinking herbal teas back then. That was a couple years ago that I did that. So fruit fasting is like the best fasting for the body and to heal any elements you got going on. Just learning proper foods and what elements needs to be healed with the food. So yeah, eating right, taking care of yourself, including your herbs in your diet and in your life will change your life. Okay, but I did want to talk about properly combining foods. When you learn to properly combine foods, you change your life and your health in general, right? So when we start not combining the proper foods, that affects our immune system, that gives us skin issues, that gives us allergies. I feel like we touched on allergies in the past before, whereas you'll say you're allergic to certain fruits and things of that nature, but really it's your body wanting you to chill out. hey, it's too much going on. We gotta stop and process this. So you have to be careful when you start saying you are allergic to things. It's probably the way you're eating foods that your body just not properly breaking it down. So learning food combinations is very important. And I'm not saying be vegan is the end all be all, because that's simply not true. Even as a vegan, you can be very unhealthy. But I am going to touch on meat in particular. Meat, our body does not produce the amount of acid and the acid that it takes to break down the meat. Okay? When we eat something, we have all these acids trying to break down the food that we're eating and drinking, right? But with meat, you need acid to do that. And when you eat meat, honestly, it should be eaten alone, and it takes about an hour for the body to break it down. So, for instance, like your hamburger, if you're eating a hamburger, you got your meat, you got your bread, which is your starch, which should not be combined. Then you get a little fancy and put your lettuce and tomatoes on there. Now we got vegetables and fruits combining with all of that should not be combined. The system is going to go haywire trying to break it down. That's why, one, when you eat heavy like that, you got to go to sleep. Your body needs you to shut down so it can properly try to digest this food you just ate. Okay? So that's why, too, it's important. Okay. Sorry, somebody was texting. That's why it's important for you to learn food combinations. The digestive system is very important. We know that's one of the most important systems in the body. So when it's going haywire, everything else tends to go haywire as well, even the mental. Okay, everything goes back to your food. What you put in is what you're going to get out. Work with your body, not against your body. So that's the importance of food combination. And with the fruit, so I'll show you guys this. It sits on my fridge, so it's a little old and wrinkly, but healthy food combination chart. Find one on Google and learn it. Get familiar with it. It exists for a reason. So like citrus fruits can combine with sub-citrus fruits, but never sweet fruits. And like your melons should be eaten alone. Cantaloupe, watermelon, although those can be eaten together, but they should never be combined with oranges. So like if you're eating watermelon, never combine it with the orange, because then your body is trying to fight how to break down the orange and how to break down the melon, right? So learn that. That's gonna help with a lot of allergies. Yes, Twan, look at the food combinations. Look for that chart. Yes, when I went on a fast, I'm like, what's this? Right? Yeah, when you go on a fast, when you change up anything, it's almost like a shock to the body at first, but stick with the process. You're gonna start feeling amazing. I promise. I promise. So yes, look up food combination charts, and you'll see what foods should be eaten together, what foods should not be eaten together, and that's important for the digestive system. Like I said, melons should be eaten alone. Fruits take about 20 to 40 minutes to digest. Remember that's important as well. You want to give your body time to break down the foods you put in too, so fruits take 20 to 40 minutes. So on my fruit fast now, I'm going to rise in the morning. I'm going to drink my water. I always have water in the morning first to coat my stomach. I don't want to put any of that acid, any of that going first. I always have water, a big jar of water, bigger than this. And I also have minerals that I put in my water. So sometimes I don't know if you guys think my water is dirty, but it's gold in there that I put in there. I put minerals in my water. But I have that first, and then I'll let that digest for a little bit, and then I'll go into probably my tea, my herbal tea. That's going to be important for this fast, is your herbs. Don't ever, any fast detox, even if it's not this fruit, you need to incorporate herbs in any fast or detox you're trying to do, because you need those added minerals and nutrients from those herbs. You will suffer and lack if you do not include herbs in any fast or detox you're trying to do. And you want those herbs because they're going to aid in the process. They're going to give your kidneys and the liver and all that stuff the push that they need to help you flush out whatever you're trying to flush out. So never discredit herbs or not include herbs, whether you want to or not, but to each their own. That's going to be the best option for any fast, okay? Never forget your herbal tea, your herbs, or bath, foot soaks. However you want to include your herbs though. But I'm going to have my water, I'm going to have my herbs, let that digest for about 20 minutes, and then I'll dive into my fruit. I don't know, maybe I'll have a huge bowl, a big old plate of fruit, and I'm going to properly combine my fruit. Right, I'm going to look on here and say, oh, okay, I'm going to probably have my citrus fruits. I'm going to have some oranges, pomegranate, and blueberries today. And tomorrow I may do something else. Or I may say I want to do my sub-citrus fruits, which is going to be like your apricots, strawberries, blackberries, cherries, mangoes, oranges, pears, etc., etc. Or me, I love watermelon, so I'm probably going to eat a whole watermelon. That's what I would do. I would eat a whole watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew. I'll sit here and eat about 2 cantaloupes for breakfast if I choose to, or honeydews, or whatever I want. I'll do that, and then probably for lunch, I may do a smoothie bowl, or blend up something, or I have a smoothie with some sort. But I'm going to always remember to watch out for the combinations as well. Your sweet fruits is going to be your bananas, dates, coconuts, raisins, all that good stuff. So, yes, learn your food combinations is what I really want to instill in everybody. Learn that. Also, there's some vegetables that you may not know that are fruits that you can also include on this fruit fast as well. So that's going to be like your zucchini. I have listed a few. It's going to be like your cucumbers, your peppers, your okra, your peas if you eat peas, zucchini, eggplant, green beans, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. So those are all vegetables you may think are vegetables, but they're really fruit that you can also include on this journey with you on these 5 days of fruit fast if you choose to do it. But just start to learn your different fruits, what is actually a fruit, what is actually a vegetable, and you'll be able to get creative with it. Dive in, take your time. Like I said, have fun. I'm excited. I'm always here for questions. I'm gonna do it. My children are gonna do it just because they eat what I eat, you know. So include your kids. Maybe this will help you, I don't know, help flush out their toxins in their body so they start to crave better food choices than what they probably used to. I know I was going to mention a couple books I like, which is The Grape Cure. This is going to be awesome for those diabetics. You think you can't have fruit? Yes, you can. Satan, I'm Taking Back My Health. I love this book. Really good on health. Your Body's Many Cries for Water. Oh my goodness, this book was amazing to read. I don't know if some people know that stress is an indication of dehydration. So if you're stressed constantly and always stressed, drink some water. Your body is probably saying, hey, I am thirsty, I am dry. Okay? And then Nutricide. I'll take a picture of these and post it, but this was a good read too. Nutricide. So just learning food, how it impacts the mental, how it impacts the body, how it impacts everything that we do. What we put in is essentially what we get out. I'm not saying go vegan like me. You do what's best for you. I will always say that. I don't judge you. I can sit at my table, anybody's table, and eat my vegan meal while you eat your big old steak and pig boot and whatever else you be eating. I can enjoy mine because I'm in mine. I know what I'm putting in mine. You know what you're putting in yours. But I'm just saying, don't get stuck there. Do your research. And have fun being healthy. It's so fun. It is amazing. You feel amazing. It will be great. I promise. It's going to be fun. These 5 days, if you want to do it with me, fruit fast, I'm here. But hey, I don't know. I saw a little a meme about the pig booty. That's why it was fresh on my mind. But hey, you eat what you eat. But what I eat and put in my temple and my body is my business, and that's yours. But just know, don't discredit something until you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. Trust me, I used to eat meat all the time. That's what I was raised on, you know. But once you know better, you do better. Sometimes it takes people a little longer to do better. But I'm the type that will just click it right off. If I know it's harming me, hurting my body, hurting my children's body, I'm gonna be like, okay, we're done here. It don't take me much to get on the bandwagon. And I'm here to push and encourage anybody that wants to do it. That's all I'm here for. I'm gonna help you and guide you as much as I can. And if I don't know, I'm gonna point you to somebody and what can help you. That is just always me. So let's have fun with this fruit fast. Let's go. Let's detox the body. Let's lose those extra pounds that you want to lose. Let's flush out them parasites. Let's go. I'm super excited. I'm here. I'll be posting what I'm eating. Please share what you're eating if you're doing it with me. Yes, let's go. I'm excited. I think that's all I had to talk about today. I'm just trying to look over my notes. Oh, I was gonna try to break down sugar in general. But essentially, there's two types of sugar. There's going to be glucose and fructose. Fructose is the one you get from fruits, and glucose is what we get from like carbs and things like that. But then you can break it down a little further. Sugar gets complicated. I'm gonna look like this. yes, Twan, let's go. But sugar can get super complicated. So like I said, glucose is what we get from like simple complex and even some vegetables. And then fructose is what we get from the fruit, and it breaks down very different in the body. Okay, the sugar and fruit, our body thrives and wants it lots and lots. Glucose is important as well. We can't forget about it. But again, it goes back to food combinations, right? The foods that we putting in and how it's breaking down into the body is what's important. So the sugar that you probably are used to is called sucrose, which is like your table sugar that's in candy and things like that, which is totally different than the sugar we get from our foods that we eat. That sugar is the combination of glucose and fructose, right? And that sugar is what's going to cause all these different elements in the body. So you want to stay away from table sugar as much as you can. The candy, the added sugar, even the brown sugar, the maple syrup, the honey, all that you think is healthy, it's really not. It has horrible effects on the body. Just learning to balance how to get the proper sugars from the fruit and the vegetables and the other foods that you eat as well is going to be beneficial for you. Then you got your lactose sugar, which is the milk from sugar. Then there's your unsaturated and saturated sugars. It gets deep with the sugar fam. So to keep it all balanced is to just focus. The sugar from the fruit is not the same as any of those other sugars and does not have that same effect on the body. So yes, if you have diabetes or high blood pressure, whatever you want to say you can't do a fruit fast for, that's just simply not true. You absolutely can, and I encourage you to do so, to heal yourself, to heal your body of those elements. Okay, when my children are sick, I'm looking at what's going on and what foods can help heal that element, heal that, or heal whatever is going on. I'm gonna give it to them, give it to them most. Right now, my daughter has she's just vitamin D deficient, right? So I'm giving her foods and fruits that's going to push that. Even on those days we can't go outside, the girl's going to eat vitamin D rich foods, and that's what she's been eating, and she's doing awesome. She's doing great now, right? So including with the herbs. So I'm going to dig and I'm going to say, okay, this herb is good for vitamin D. This herb is good for the bones. She's going to increase her oranges so she can get the calcium. I'm going to make her orange juices because she needs the calcium, because calcium and vitamin D is like BFFs. You shouldn't have one without the other. See how I sit here and I rack my brain, I look in books, I study, I say, okay, this is what's going on and this is what we're going to do to fix it. And blah, blah. She's doing amazing. I went to the doctor, like you guys get sick and run to the doctor, and they prescribed her vitamin D, right? But then I'm looking, reading the ingredients. I don't even see, well, let me see. Okay, vitamin D, D3 was way at the bottom. Can you see all those added ingredients in there? So do you think she had this? Absolutely not. Not open. She will not. She will not take any of this vitamin D. I sat here, came up with my remedy to boost her vitamin D levels effectively and safely. This in here, it says glycerin water, caramel color, citric acid, butterscotch flavor, sodium citrate. No, I'm not giving this to my baby, and they call it vitamin D oral drops. To me, why wouldn't it just be vitamin D in there? She won't have that. So, you know, this right here lets me know I'm on doing the right things and I'm on track, because this is what the doctor prescribed to her, and I went and got it just to see. I was curious. I'm like, geez, let me just see what he got going, what he think. But yeah, no. I don't just give my children things because the doctor said to give it to them, because he said it was vitamin D3. This is way more than vitamin D3, and she cannot have any of this stuff. Absolutely not. So I've been healing her on my own, and she's been making amazing strides. I'm super excited to see what her blood levels will be soon. And that's what anytime I'm sick, my children are sick, that's what I'm going to do. You know, I take them to the doctor to see inside the body. That's it. I don't have a lab here in my house to draw some blood and say, oh, okay, well, it's this, this, and this. I go there. You know, I let it happen. Sometimes you have to play the part, you know. I let them do that. I had to let them draw blood for my baby, which was hard to watch. She was crying, this and this, but I needed to know what was going on with her. I did x-rays, ultrasounds for her, so I could see in her bones, so they could see why was she walking like this? Why did this occur? Okay, I do, if I absolutely have to, right? But I'm not running to the doctor for anything, and they can't just do anything they want to my children or me. It's you can tell me or confirm what's going on, and I'm going to use food to heal them, because food is medicine, and I'm going to use herbs to heal them. I mean, and that may help them and cure them, but it do. You know, wherever there's a may, it means it will help. So yeah, that's just a quick rundown as to why I turn to food to heal and herbs to heal versus your medicine, your doctors, and anything else, because I did go to school. I went through nursing school, and it was heartbreaking. It was hard, y'all. I'm tearing up a little bit now. It's like, I'm sorry. I don't have it in me to for a check to hurt people and for a check to make some money. I'd rather make money being your herbal lady, being your come to for whatever, because whew, yeah, that's tough. That was tough. I'm not gonna lie. I finished it just because I'm dedicated. I started something, I gotta finish it. But I will never work as a nurse. I will never be the one to you'll never hear me say take some medicine, take your medication, because I sat through, I think pharmacology is like 2 semesters. It's that long because there's so much going on, and you learn so much, and then you start to think, what exactly is going on? Why they doing this to people? You know, and it's because you're supposed to. That's what we're trained to do, is actually what they say. Yeah, it was tough. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You learn the empowerment of eating right, the foods, herbs, learn your herbs. I'm here to help as much as I can. When I learn something, I'm super eager to share it with somebody that wants to listen and take the knowledge. You know, my children, I pour it into them. That's all they know. My son, he was on the journey with me to become vegan. I think I always talk about that. But my daughter, she was born into it. So this is all she knows. So I'm super excited to see how her life plays out for her and things like that. So yes, but let's do this fruit fast. Let's be excited about it. Be excited about being healthy. Be excited about adding more fruits to your day of the week. Even if you don't want to do the fruit fast, complete eating nothing but fruits, take the time to intentionally eat more fruit I'll say that, you know, that's a step. That's a huge step. If that's something out of your norm, I say you go. A lot of times, a lot of people like to not start. They have every excuse in the book. But I think starting somewhere, starting small is a huge step in my book. It means you care. You care about yourself. You care about what you're putting into the body, and you're being intentional. Everything is about intentions, right? Sometimes we say we have the best intentions for somebody while we're feeding them, I don't know, a hamburger, when we just talked about proper food combination. If it was me, first of all wouldn't feed nobody no meat. But if that's your choice of meal, like if I was a CNA still cooking for somebody and they choose to eat meat, I'm going to be cautious and say, oh, okay, let's eat the meat first. And then let's move to the vegetables. Let's do this. Let's do that. You know, it's all about your intentions. And I'm sorry, but sometimes your best intentions is not the best intentions for somebody. And so like I said, just set the intentions, the best intentions, to learn something new, incorporate something better or different in your routine, and see how you feel. See how it goes for you. Okay, I love you all. Thank you so much. And I'm here with you for this journey. If you choose to do it with me, I'm doing it. Like I said, I'll try to incorporate and post and maybe go live a little more than once a week while I'm going through my fruit fast. I have done it in the past, and it made amazing strides in my body. I got a baby. So fruit fasting is like the best fast ever. So let's go. Bye, you guys. Have a great day. Bye. All right.